Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. We are doing different series of planets in conjunctions with each other, planets placed in different houses, signs in different houses and so on. In the light of all these series, one series that we are doing is of planets in mutual aspects to each other. And in that series we have already done Jupiter, Moon and Sun in mutual aspects with other planets. Today I am going to talk about Saturn and mutual aspects with other planets. I want to start off with Saturn in mutual aspect to Mercury. Now Mercury is a planet of lot of diligence, lot of perfectionist attitude, lot of incisive attitude, logic, reasoning, practicality. Whereas Saturn is a planet of slowing down results, working somebody work very hard, wanting to be a server. Saturn makes somebody almost a servant or a server, wanting to serve to other people, so wanting to serve other people. So here when Saturn and Mercury are in mutual aspect with each other, each one of them rubs off its effect on the other. Mercury adds to Saturn diligence, its incisiveness, its logical, its practicality, its reasoning, whereas Saturn adds to Mercury its ability to work long hours, very hard and ready to serve more, be very patient, be very committed and be very loyal. So when Saturn and Mercury aspect with each other, this is a person who is ready to put in long hard hours of working with a lot of diligence, with a lot of perfectionist attitude. So this is a person, if they are given a job or even when they are home, if they are doing something, for example, if they are cleaning the floor, they will clean up the entire floor with a lot of patience, looking at every nook and corner, trying to scrub off every dirt that they see. After cleaning up, yet when they go back, they will still find something which is not to their satisfaction. So this is a person who is ready to put in long hard hours, has a perfectionist attitude, has an incisive attitude. And because these people are ones who work very hard and have the attitude of a lot of patience and logic, usually these people get success, but slowly and over a period of time. So because these people are so hard at working, they don't get into the tactfulness, the diplomacy which is needed, the need to suck up to bosses. They will not indulge in all of that. They feel and they think that by working very hard and being very completed at their work, being very incisive, being able to come out with the best results possible and working with diligence on a project and completing a project almost to perfection, they should be able to do very well. However, because these people are not very diplomatic, because they don't know how the politics around the office works or around the business that they do works, so usually these people assume and spend more hours at work rather than in building rapport, building those connections, building those important relations, because of which may be able to propel them. So extremely diligent people, very hard working people, very patient, usually get results late in life, but these are people who are the true deserving people of the zodiac. These are the ones who zodiac, when they reach a position, rewards them with the highest accolades, huge reputation, stable connections, stable results. And once this person gets to a certain position, very difficult to dislodge this person, because this is a person who is ready to put in long hard hours and almost a complete work. Who would want to miss out this person? Who would want to remove this person from this position? If you have this aspect, continue to do the good work, complete work that you involve with yourself in, indulge yourself in, and bid your time is sure to come. Now when Saturn and Venus get into mutual aspect with each other, Venus tends to rub off its qualities of looking good, chasing quality, the good quality of life as well, the beauty of life, the leisure of life, the good life. Whereas Saturn tells Venus, hang on, you need to work hard for all these goodies, you don't get it so easily. So this is a place where a person works very hard to be able to achieve the good things in life, the good quality of life. So if this person is cooking up a meal, this person will spend a lot of time not only cooking up the meal, but they also want that the meal doesn't only taste good but also looks good. So they are ready to put in the hard work to cook up the most sumptuous of meals. They don't mind spending more time in coming up with a more extravagant meal also, an extravagant dinner also, an extravagant table also for people. So they'll put in an extra hard work to be able to get those kind of results in life, both for themselves also and for others as well. Now, because Saturn is also a servant, Saturn is also somebody who likes to serve. These people also tend to serve the opposite gender, serve the partner a lot more, with a lot of patience, with a lot of loyalty. These are some of the most loyal partners, committed partners, loving partners also, to an extent where they become too attached to the partners also, to an extent where the partner sometimes may feel this person is too clingy on me, and sometimes the partners don't deserve such a loving partner and loyal partner also. However, these people are ready to bid their time. They think that a time will come that I will also be reciprocated with the same love, affection, attention, pampering that which I do to others, or when I put in more into the relationship. These are also the people who will spend a lot of time to dress up, to look good, to go out also, only to then neglect themselves for weeks on end, maybe months on end. So usually if you have Saturn and Venus in aspect with each other, go and look up at yourself in the mirror. You will find something in your looks, something on your face, maybe in your hair, on your skin maybe, where you feel that there needs to be more work done. And not only with Saturn and Venus mutual aspect, anybody who has a weak aspect, you will find that you will find something that you have been ignoring, something you have been misplacing, something which you have not been able to pay enough attention to. Usually it will go with either your diet, with all or your looks, or maybe your weight. So something in the looks department or quality of life department or the earning department you will find is missing or not enough. So this is a placement where a lot of long hard work, patient work, and then able to get the goodies of life, the leisure of life, the good quality of life, the luxuries of life over a period of time. But sometimes it comes too late for you to be able to truly enjoy the goodies in life. However, better late than never. If you have this placement, keep at it. Your good time will be coming, and then that time probably will make you feel like a king or queen of the world. Now, when Saturn and Mars get into a mutual aspect with each other, this is a placement where Saturn expects Mars to slow down, to take your time, to be able to look deeply before you decide. Mars tells Saturn, hurry up, what are you doing? Time is of the essence. I can't wait forever to be able to achieve this goal. Saturn on the other hand feels that Mars needs to be more ready than what Mars is. So within the person's mind there is always this tug of war. Am I ready? Should I do this? Should I not do this? So sometimes either they take too much time to decide what to do and they miss the bus, or sometimes they hurry up into a decision and then they work very hard at it, but when they are coming close to completion they lose all interest. So a lot of projects of such a person may not get completed to their satisfaction, or maybe even incomplete, or they may give up. They want to do, for example, gymming. They join a gym, they go for a few days, maybe a few weeks, and suddenly they give up. And when they look at themselves after a few weeks, they realize I didn't really take it to the extent that I should have. I should have kept at gymming, or I should have kept on going with the diet plan I had made, or I should have worked on the project a little more, or I should have pushed harder for my growth or for my promotion. I did not do enough. So sometimes deep within there is always this dissatisfaction. More needs to be done. These are also very, very hard working people. Sometimes they work so hard for so long with all the energy that they can give that they exhaust themselves, and then they take a break only within minutes to feel that they have got the energy back and they are at it. So sometimes if they are at some work, even if they are that tired, from somewhere they find the energy to get up again and start at it again. So people who are ready to put in long hard works, the most energetic of people, the most hard-working people, the most diligent of people, if they get more assured in their decisions, in what they are doing, and if they take the projects to the rightful completion, rather than either giving up midstream or deciding too long to do the task, or to decide on a decision, or even to take a relationship to a certain conclusion. Sometimes these people may find somebody who interests them, so they will work very hard to be able to get that person in their life. But once they get that person in their life, within few weeks or months they may lose all interest, only to give up everything, feeling that I don't feel that I'm ready for a relationship, and then to take a break from all relationship, only to refresh their interest later on. Sometimes this also leads them to a situation where they give up on a relationship, even lose the person, only to realize much later that I shouldn't have given up on this person, because this is the person who truly deserves to be in my life and I want to be with this person, only to lose the opportunity, never to get it again. So if you have Saturn and mutual aspect with Mars, take your time to take decisions, but stick by those decisions. If you are working very hard, do complete your projects, because many times you come very close to getting the results that you deserve out of your hard work before you give up. Don't give up too soon on relations, don't give up too soon on a project, don't give up on a deserving promotion, on the deserving role, because this is a person who can go to the highest levels of corporate achievements, highest levels of innovation, creativity, and one of the best technicians, one of the best engineers can be with this place. These are problem solvers of the highest order, because they have both the patience and the energy to be able to solve the problem. So if you have this mutual aspect, get done with either indecisiveness or giving up too soon, and you will find that success will touch your feet. Now about Saturn's mutual aspect with Rahu. Saturn and Rahu can't mutually aspect each other with the same intensity, because Rahu does not have the seventh aspect or a strong seventh aspect. So when Saturn is aspecting Rahu with its seventh aspect, and Rahu has a weak aspect, the seventh one, so usually Saturn and Ketu are with each other. But Saturn is able to here put its stronger influence on Rahu. So what results come by for this Saturn's aspect with Rahu? Rahu in a certain way, to a certain extent, is like Saturn. However, Rahu has this huge hunger and greed, does not have the patience of Saturn, and that's where is one of the biggest differences between Saturn and Rahu. So here Saturn tries to slow down Rahu, but Rahu is the impatient lot. Rahu wants to hurry up. Rahu cannot be waiting too long to get results. So sometimes this also leads to a lot of dissatisfaction or frustration also, because Saturn is not allowing the Rahu to get the results that Rahu expects to be getting out of a project, getting out of a job, getting out of a relationship, getting out of a partnership. Saturn expects the person to do his or her duty, karma first before desiring the results, but Rahu is not ready to give up too soon or put in the work that needs to be done. So usually this is a placement where the person may work very hard and yet not be completely satisfied with the results that they get. So there is always the hunger to do more and to get more. So this person is continuously working hard and putting in more and putting in more, expecting that someday they may get the results that they truly deserve. However, Saturn is placed with Ketu here. Ketu detaches yourself from extra hard work, extra patience. So sometimes this person may also give up on expecting results to come to this person. So sometimes there is a lot of changes also in this person's life, either changes in his or her partnership or in their marital relationship, changing partners, maybe changing jobs, maybe trying to find the true satisfaction in a project, in a job, in a relationship, but seldom do they get it. So if you have this mutual aspect of Saturn and Rahu to each other, where Saturn is holding its reins on Rahu and Rahu is not able to let go of its hunger, its greed, its aspiration, work on your patience slowly and surely. If you keep at it without losing your frustration and being more realistic of what you deserve, then you will find that you will be more happier rather than frustrated, which you truly don't deserve. Now when Saturn and Ketu get into mutual aspect with each other, again Ketu doesn't have a strong seventh aspect, whereas Saturn has, and when Saturn and Ketu are seventh to each other, which means Saturn is with Rahu, this is the strong Shrapit dosha. I have already made a video on a Shrapit dosha, which is the mutual conjunction of Saturn and Rahu. I will try and give you that link below also in the comment section. Do watch it if you have this placement of Saturn and Ketu in mutual aspect, because you will understand a little bit more about the Saturn and Rahu conjunction, which is the Shrapit dosha, which has a different tendencies in life. So please do watch that video. That video could throw light on many other facets of life which you probably have missed so far. Now when Saturn aspects Ketu, Ketu is a planet of detachment from the areas of the house it is placed, and also the planet if it's placed in conjunction. Ketu's detachment is not only about detaching or not being able to get those results or negating those results from your life. For example, when Ketu is placed in your 7th house, it is not that you are detached from a relationship or you don't want to be in a relationship. On the other hand, you want to be in a relationship. The problem is here, Ketu detaches you from understanding the needs of the partner, the motivations of the partner. In fact, understanding the partner more in depth to be able to get the relationship going strongly. And so usually the partner is always complaining, the partner is never happy, and because you have Ketu, for example, in the 7th house, you feel detached from the needs of the partner, because you feel what is so much noise being made about? I am putting in my hard work, I am very dedicated to you, I am committed to you, I love you. Why are you creating this mess? Why are you creating this noise? This is truly not needed, because here Ketu does not allow you to understand the needs of the partner. Whether those needs are justified or not is a secondary thing, but at least you should be knowing what is going through the partner's mind, and many times Ketu does not allow you to get to that state. And now Saturn's aspect on Ketu, so Saturn slows down the results of Ketu further. So here a person may work very hard on the relationship, but because Saturn and Rahu are in a Shrapit dosha, Saturn's aspect on Ketu also becomes very negative many times. So this also creates a lot of frustration in yourself because of the complaining nature of the spouse, that you want to give up and you want to move in a different direction, you want more peace, because Rahu is not allowing the peace in your mind. So this is slightly tough placement, not easy to contend with, not easy to get away from it. So this requires extreme high patience, this requires a lot of diligence, this requires you to put in extra effort to understand the partner, the project, the work, the boss, the boyfriend or girlfriend, to be able to get even decent relations, decent results out of this mutual aspect. So if you have this aspect, a lot of work for you, but a lot of patience is needed before you start getting better results from this mutual aspect. Now friends, the mutual aspect of Saturn to Moon, Saturn to Jupiter and Saturn to Sun. I have already done videos on Moon's mutual aspect with other planets, Jupiter's mutual aspect with other planets, Sun mutual aspects with other planets. So in that series you will also find Saturn's aspect with these 3 planets. So I will giving, if you are interested in those videos, I will be giving you those specific placements where Saturn is in mutual aspect with Moon, Saturn is in mutual aspect with Jupiter, and Saturn is in mutual aspect with Sun. Do go to that link which I will be giving down below to watch those, to be able to understand Saturn's aspects better. So friends, if you have any of these placements where Saturn is aspecting any other planet in your horoscope, pay attention to those placements, because these are not easy placements to contend with. Saturn will slow down the results of that planet. The planet in turn will affect Saturn with their own results. This will take you some more deep understanding to be able to get the best results of the mutual aspect of Saturn with other planets. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Till some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.